What's going on, you guys? It's Ron here with your $2,000 fourth stimulus check update and recurring stimulus check update, plus a new round of $1,400 stimulus checks out right now. 2 more checks possibly coming your way. And best of all, some bonus stimulus checks coming from your states. Find out if yours is one of them in today's video. And we also have our $1 Dogecoin Crypto update that you should definitely look forward to. So make sure you guys are comfortable because you're going to want to stay tuned for this one. But first, I want to say welcome back to all my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. And for those who are brand new to the channel, my name's Ron. We cover all things personal finance, investing, how to generate multiple streams of income, and of course, stimulus check updates and stimulus packages. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and tap that notification bell. That way you know as soon as I release new videos and new updates. And the latest round of $1,400 stimulus checks brings our total up to $391 billion. And that's for the payments for the third stimulus checks. Have you gotten yours yet? Now, most of the checks still coming out are for plus up payments. Now, those are for people with changes in their 2020 tax returns that qualify them for bigger checks. Let me know down in the comments if you guys received a plus up payment. Now, if you missed the deadline already, it is still not too late. According to this, you can still file and claim that refund. And even beyond that, you will not owe the IRS a late filing penalty if you are actually due some money back. And even better news is we may expect a 4th and maybe even a 5th stimulus check coming as well with the American Families Plan, aka the 4th stimulus package. In the latest letter to President Biden, 7 members of the influential Ways and Means Committee, they jumped on board the stimulus train and requested automatic economic stabilizers that would mean recurring stimulus checks whenever the need arises. And right now, you can trust that the need has already arisen. In their letter, they pointed out how a 4th and even 5th stimulus check could keep an additional 12 million out of poverty. They stated that the combined effects of President Biden's new bill and new stimulus checks could reduce the number in poverty this year from 44 million people to 16 million. There's also been some argument about whether or not these stimulus checks are actually needed because a staggering 1.2 million stimulus checks remain unspent from the first coronavirus era bailout. Now, this includes people who either refuse to accept, pay back, or not cash the stimulus checks that they received from the IRS as a result of the CARES Act that was signed into law on March 27, 2020. The Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget was quick to respond with their own data from the Congressional Budget Office estimates. According to them, some of the money has not been spent due to slow or low demand, and that data is either publicly unavailable or has a little bit of lag time. And looking at the 2.2 million signatures on the change.org petition for $2,000 monthly stimulus checks, I'm inclined to agree that people still want and still need more stimulus checks. Billionaire bond investor Jeffrey Gundlach, he made a good point when he said that additional payments may be inevitable because Americans have come to rely on them. And according to him, people's behavior is already, I think, partly modified to kind of factor in ongoing government assistance, and the government doesn't seem to be discouraging them from thinking that it's going to be here for a long time. There's also the resolution to end poverty coming from Representatives Pramila Jayapal as well as Barbara Lee. Now, in it, they call for a lot of programs to help alleviate poverty. First and foremost, our cash assistance programs, which we can definitely see as stimulus checks. Now, aside from stimulus checks, the resolution also asks for a minimum wage increase, expanded unemployment insurance, canceling all unpayable debt, affordable and public housing, and free education. And then there's the straightforward Automatic Boost to Communities Act, or the ABC Act, from Representatives Rashida Tlaib as well as Representative Jayapal. The ABC Act cuts every single American a $2,000 4th stimulus check plus $1,000 monthly stimulus checks for a whole year after the pandemic. Now, all of this would be paid for by the creation of 2 $1 trillion coins that the Federal Reserve would purchase and deposit in the U.S. Treasury. From there, the money would be dispersed to the U.S. citizens. Put all that together and you've really got me hoping for a 4th stimulus check in the works. But what do you guys think? Let's take a quick look at our stimulus working timeline. All right, first up, May 24th through the 28th, different versions of the 4th stimulus package will be discussed between the Congress and the White House.
Continue to negotiate in good faith. We've had a lot of good dialogue with the White House. We're trying to get to that common goal of reaching a bipartisan infrastructure agreement that we talked about in the Oval Office with the president several weeks ago, and I talked with him even previous to that. We believe that this counteroffer delivers on what President Biden told us in the Oval Office that day, and that is to try to reach somewhere near $1 trillion over an 8-year period of time that would include our baseline spending. We have achieved that goal with this counteroffer. But we've also, I think, done something that has stayed true to what our beliefs are when we very first started this endeavor, and that is sticking to core physical infrastructure. What is the definition of infrastructure? And we have stayed within the boundaries of our original plan. I think that's what the American people think of when they think of infrastructure, and that's certainly what we do too.
Republican senators plan to announce a new counteroffer on infrastructure at around $1 trillion. Republican Senator Shelley Moore Capito, she told reporters that Republicans felt that President Biden would support a $1 trillion bill over 8 years after meeting with him at the White House earlier this month. She also said that another proposal from a bipartisan group of 8 senators, Senator Mitt Romney, described their group as on the back burner of negotiations and are pretty close to the physical infrastructure with the White House figures. More details on that in my future videos. Okay, May 28th, President Biden will unveil his full 2022 fiscal year budget proposal. Definitely a lot of info in there, guys. So we're going to be paying very close attention as he lays out his plans for stimulus down the line, especially for the 4th stimulus package that he's been targeting to sign before the August Congress recess. Okay, May 31st, President Biden's Memorial Day deadline for progress on the $4 trillion stimulus bill infrastructure package. The question is, though, will we see a surprise stimulus check like the one in December? We'll find out pretty soon. Okay, July 11th through the 17th, the bill passes in the House of Representatives. July 18th through the 24th, the Senate works on it and approves their version of the bill. July 25th through the 31st, the House of Representatives reapproves the Senate version and President Biden signs it right before his deadline of the August Congress recess deadline. Now, if we do get a 4th stimulus check in the package, here's the timeline for those IRS stimulus payments. August 1st through the 7th, the first batch of direct deposits. August 8th through the 14th, first batch of paper checks. August 15th through the 21st, the first batch of EIP or debit cards. August 22nd through the 28th, stimulus checks for Social Security recipients and for VA. Now, as you can see, guys, we're updating this working timeline as we get more information from the White House and from Congress each and every single day. I really hope this helps keep our updates in order and take the edge off of the whole waiting game that we're in right now. But what do you guys say? Is this timeline working for you guys? I would love to hear from you. Drop me a comment down below, please. Let me know how I'm doing. Some more bonus stimulus checks that we can look forward to are coming from our very own states. Some state stimulus ranging from $500 to $2,000 coming your way in just a little bit. And one of them's for Social Security recipients, so definitely stay tuned, guys. Dogecoin Crypto update, Dogecoin to your heart's content, guys. And that's coming from a source from the Biden administration. According to them, the Biden administration is looking to tighten cryptocurrency regulation without stifling trading or innovation. With that spot of positive news, the Bitcoin price climbed back over the closely watched $40,000 per Bitcoin level, gaining almost 20% since the weekend when it dropped around $30,000. Other major tokens including Ethereum, Cardano, Binance's BNB, and Ripple's XRP rose alongside Bitcoin, adding between 5 and 15%. Now, unfortunately, Dogecoin didn't quite rally with them, which is currently trading around 33 cents at the time of this video. People may be looking elsewhere as Dogecoin offshoot, the Shiba Inu coin, has been performing better than Dogecoin in the cryptocurrency space. Now, in recent days, it's been trading more than 17% higher than normal. In fact, there's been a number of cryptos booming recently related to dogs, including Kishu Inu, Underdog, and Rendog, all booming in recent days. Any Shiba Inu fans in the audience? Let me hear from you guys. Okay, in more exciting stimulus news, more states are offering return to work bonuses in exchange for their early cancellation of the weekly unemployment boost. At least 4 Republican-led states, Arizona, Montana, New Hampshire, and Oklahoma, will give workers up to $2,000 when they accept a new job. Arizona is offering a one-time bonus of $2,000 for eligible people who go back to work and $1,000 for those who are returning part-time. They also have to put in 10 weeks at their new job to be able to receive this bonus, so about 2 months. Montana is offering $1,200 after a month in the new job. In New Hampshire, individuals who work full-time for 8 weeks could receive $1,000, while part-time workers could receive up to $500. And lastly, Oklahoma is offering a back-to-work bonus of $1,200 for those who work at least 6 consecutive weeks. And then there are the straightforward, no strings attached stimulus checks coming from states as well. California Governor Gavin Newsom announced an expansion of the $600 Golden State Stimulus for 2/3 of Californians, plus $500 for children. Wow, that's a lot. I'm in the state of Georgia and they're not giving away money like that yet. Now, this would include roughly 11 million middle-class Californians who earn between $30,000 and $75,000 per year. Households that are making up to $75,000 per year with at least one child would get an extra $500. Now, good news to SSI recipients in California, you're already qualified for this, so all you have to do is wait for your check. And according to this, one-time GSG payment of $600 will be provided to SSI and SSP recipients, along with eligible CalWORKS assistance units and the Cash Assistance Program for immigrants to provide COVID-19 pandemic relief. They haven't yet announced a timeline for the payments, but told everyone to check out the California Department of Social Services for the announcement. And of course, you can always call their 800 number. It's 800-772-1213. Now, more states are also working on their own stimulus checks. The Maryland Relief Act repeals all states and local taxes on unemployment benefits, as well as it includes immediate stimulus payments of $500 for families and $300 for individuals who filed the Earned Income Tax Credit. New Jersey is providing a $500 tax rebate to married couples who are in New Jersey with income below $150,000 per year and at least one dependent child. Individuals with less than $75,000 in income and at least one dependent child also qualified. Another proposal that we also announced in North Carolina from Governor Roy Cooper, up to $500 for North Carolina residents. And their press release said the state will distribute grants of $250 or $500 to eligible families, with lower income families eligible for the higher amount. More details on that in my future videos. And in fact, we'll include more stimulus and assistance programs in my coming videos. Remember, the third stimulus package also gave us $10 billion in mortgage assistance and $350 billion in state as well as local government assistance. So we'll definitely be seeing much more stimulus programs coming from those, and that means more money in your pocket. And you guys, like you've always done, you can rely on me to give you guys the info and the intel on how to move forward so that you don't leave any money on the table. So make sure you're always subscribed to the channel and have that notification bell turned on. Also, like this video, share it with your friends and your loved ones on social media. And our membership program is growing by the day. So I just like to thank all of you guys very much for the support, and your help will really help us to dedicate more resources to even better videos, timelines, and updates. And I'm really excited for our next chapter of our 300,000 subscriber community here on YouTube. It's just amazing. So if you want to be counted, be sure to hit the join button right now beside the subscribe button. I just want to thank you guys so much in advance. So anyway, guys, that's all for your $2,000 fourth stimulus check and recurring stimulus check update today, plus your new round of $1,400 stimulus checks out right now, 2 more checks possibly coming our way, and best of all, some bonus stimulus checks that are coming from your very own states. We also covered our $1 Dogecoin Crypto update. So I really hope that you guys appreciated all the information that I shared with you guys today. And if you haven't already, do like this video, definitely subscribe to the channel, and be sure to hit that notification bell. That way you're the first to know as soon as I release new videos and updates. I hope you guys be safe out there, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.